guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm just here with a little junk journal that I have been making, and I thought we'd just come along and do a couple of bits and pieces for it together. So this is another one of those quite eclectic, junky kind of journals, inspired from the X-Piles series that we did and the What's on My Desk journal. I wanted to do another one kind of very similar to that. So yeah, it's been inspired by that, and just been kind of making it with basically, you know, things that are ready made, things that have been, you know, laying around on the desk and things. And as you can see, I mean, it's very, very, very girly. It's very kind of pink and lilacs and, you know, all of those gorgeous, yummy colours. So yeah, I thought we'd just come along and do a couple of bits in it, you know, kind of together really. So I've got this here, which this is one of those faux front envelopes, the Gail Agostinelli ones. And I've just got here, this is one of those pieces from, I think it's called the Pink Pavilion kit. So I thought that would look rather nice on there, and it's just going to tie it in kind of to the colours of the journal. So yeah, let's just get putting some things in really. So I've got some ruffles and things like that we might put into here as well, and yeah, we'll just get making and just get doing. So I'm going to just glue this on. Now we could have this as a pocket. I know I talk constantly about, you know, put things on as a pocket, and that way you've always got the option. And honestly, I mean, I do seriously think that that's a, you know, a really good practice to kind of get in the habit of doing. Now, you know, I don't always do that. Of course, sometimes I forget to do it myself. But if I can, I try and do that, because then you've got just little bits like this that you can put things in. I might not even do that. You know, I might not put anything in there, but you have got that option. Whereas if you've just stuck that down flat, you know, that option's no longer there, is it? And, you know, it doesn't take 2 seconds to just glue it on, you know, with a space rather than without a space, if you see what I mean. So it's no, you know, no big deal to do that. So I've just got a butterfly here, so I'm just going to put that on. Oops, do a bit more glue, otherwise he's going to be dropping off, isn't he? So, yep, pop that on like that, looking super pretty. Okay. Now this one I want to just have clipped on really over the edge of the page. So it's going to be a pull-out piece, but underneath we may want to put some extra pockets or something in here. So we could leave it plain, of course, for journaling, or we could put some pockets. Now you have got a pocket this side, so from that perspective, maybe it would be better being left plain. Yeah, perhaps plain is the way to go after all. Just going to pull in the, you know, some other ones of these. So I've got a similar one in that it's got similar flowers. So I'm just going to take that, just to see whether we want to have that anywhere. And like I say, they are from my Pink Pavilion kit. And I just like to, you know, if I've got one of these somewhere, it's quite nice to use another one somewhere as well, you know, so it kind of makes it look like a coordinating journal, you know. I mean, I'm trying to go for an eclectic look with this journal, but I think there's eclectic and then there's just that doesn't go at all, if you know what I mean. You know, and if they're just kind of like one thing random, I mean, sometimes that works, but quite often I think what you then need to do is have like that thing a couple of times in that journal. So either I could have this now on this page with this, and then it would tie the envelope actually to the page, if you see what I mean. Or I could have this somewhere else in the journal, which again would kind of tie the two pieces together, because we've already seen it here, if that makes sense. So, you know, could either have it like down there, but that might be too much. So I might be better off actually having this further in. I mean, I think I've put that down as a belly band. I could even have that as a pull-out piece on there. But yeah, maybe we would be better off having it somewhere else in here. So, I mean, maybe even on there, for example. Yeah, I think that's quite nice. So, and I have thought that that was quite nice on that page. Okay, well, we'll come to that in a minute, but yeah, just wanted to kind of check what I was doing. So then on the back of the envelope, we may want to kind of add some bits and pieces maybe on the back. So again, let me just check what I've got here. Okay, if I bring in just some paper, I have got my pink Paris paper here. I've got my damask. And the damask's quite nice. That damask, honestly, I've used it so much. It's just such a versatile, yeah, such a versatile paper collection, to be honest. Just everywhere. It just goes everywhere. I mean, we've got this, but this is, yeah, not really coordinating at all. Let me just see what else I've got. Oh, got some of these little flowers. Let's just take these. Oh my goodness. I think these are from my Christmas freebie. You know, which we'd done the altered paperclip kind of pieces. Oh, the altered puzzle pieces. Sorry, not paper clips. Oh, these are so tiny to cut out. They're just nightmare-y. But yeah, we could have something like that. Even just like in the corner. And that's just tying the front to the back. Just have a look. Just because this is a scrap. So, you know, if I can use any scraps, then that would be even better. Let's take that. Come on, come on. Do the top in my glue up. Okay, so just a little bit down there. Actually, maybe have it right butted up against the edge of the envelope, perhaps. Okay, and then this one. Yeah, just have that little flower down there. Oh, how gorgeous does that look? Yeah, love that. And it just ties the front and the back together, doesn't it? So, you know, I like the fact that it's then, you know, working in harmony, isn't it? So that's that one. And then I'm thinking for the inside of the envelope. Let's just have a bit of a look and see. Got this. Oh, that might be quite good. Yeah, so we could have this inside, you know, tucked into the envelope. Because I've got a lilac and pink theme going on in this journal. So, yeah, lots of lilac, lots of pink. Let's just see again if we might have any of this stuff. Okay, if we want that there, and then oh, unless we want this down on a page, actually. Yeah, I'm now backtracking because I'm thinking, oh, perhaps that would look nice on a stuck on a page. And just maybe just those two corners rather than all of them, actually. What if we were to have it like that, and then I've got some other decorative edge strips here, so oh, this one's lovely. Oh my goodness, that one's gorgeous, isn't it? So yeah, I still haven't solved the problem of what to put on this side, but I absolutely love how that looks on that side. It looks gorgeous, doesn't it? So this this lace, I'm just going to trim this down because, you know, it's quite a wide piece. It doesn't need to be anywhere near that wide, does it? So yeah, let's just take that down like that. Okay, just going to glue that down here. Okay. Oops. Like that. And then this one. Do we want some extra lace in there? I don't think it really needs it, if I'm truthful. So yeah, let's just get this glued down. Now I'm just hot gluing this just because it's got quite a lot of layers. So it's kind of thick and it's just going to be easy to put on, you know, and not have to keep pressing it down. So like that. Okay, and then just take these threads out. Okay. Oh my goodness, I mean, how yummy does that look on there? Just love how that looks. So this is just literally like a little fold out, and you know, could put some more pages in there, could put a flippy pad in there, you know, or just leave it. It doesn't really need any of those things, if I'm truthful. So yeah, I think it's kind of fine as it is. Now I'm just wondering, do I want to have a closure? Maybe like some baker's twine or something. So let's put in, I've got some pink baker's twine here. So yeah. Okay. That's it. Tie that. I mean, to be honest, it didn't really need the baker's twine. It looked fine without. Could always use, you know, a paper clip or something to hold it down, or could have even had those little debris things there. Oh, it's nice with the twine, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Glue that on the back. Like that. Okay. Like that. And then I'm just going to get another glue stick. Okay. Yeah, and then I think we can just have this glued down around the edge here. So yeah, love that on that page. Honestly, it's so pretty. And again, I'm just using my hot glue just to be nice and quick because I'm doing a video. So, you know, you don't have to use hot glue, obviously, things like this, but, you know, they are a nice quick method of just, you know, gluing things down. You don't have to keep on pressing them then. You know that they are glued. Now on this side, I'm thinking underneath here, I could have this decorative edge strip. So let me just tear this down here so it's not quite so long. Oh, that's quite pretty, isn't it? So just cut those little threads off. Now, do we want this glued down like a belly band, or do we think it's a bit delicate as a belly band? I've also got some pink lace, obviously, that I'd cut off from that one, so we could have that maybe down there as well. What do we think to that? Yeah, let's go for that. So again, just going to pop the lace down here. Okay. That's it, just mop that out. Okay, well, for the time being, I'm going to put this down like a belly band. I mean, obviously, you know, could always kind of change my mind and then, you know, just maybe kind of put a little bit of glue, you know, running down this edge or something if I thought, you know, that would be better. But, you know, it's fine. Again, a bit like putting the pockets on with options. It's maybe better to have it down as a belly band and have the option of using it, even if then you didn't use it, than put it down without the option and, you know, wish that you had. So, okay, right, just having a quick look here to see if I've got anything I want to put down. Right. I've got some of my butterfly printables here. So these are just the neutral butterflies. These are just from my Bright Butterflies kit, but these are the neutral ones. So just take this one down. Okay. Oh, there's something about doing just girly projects, isn't there? You know, pinks and lilacs and all things girly. Just, oh, I love it. I just love girly colours like that. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I mean, it sort of needed something to kind of break it up, I felt. And yeah, I think the butterflies is just what it needs to kind of bring it, you know, or break it up, because it was looking quite, you know, quite pink and lilac. You know, don't get me wrong, that's what we were wanting, but maybe having something kind of breaking it up is also quite good as well. So just going to take this down now. Yep, another pink item. Or I have got this one, which is sort of more browns. So let me just check. But then I might have an off balance, because I'll have more brown on here, no brown on here, and then, you know, straight away that starts looking strange. So yeah, maybe we need to go with the pink from that point of view. And maybe this would look rubbish anyway. Maybe we'll think, actually, we don't need anything. But let's just have a look. Have a quick look. Okay. Maybe even at the top. It's quite pretty, doesn't it? You know, like a pretty way to kind of just finish that off at the top. Yeah, like that. Now thinking, oh, do I now need the butterfly at all? Oh, I don't know now. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Just try this here. So we're going to probably just clip this on. Oh, now I've put that lace there. Look, what an idiot. Forgot that I was clipping that on, and now the lace is, of course, in the way of it. I mean, we could just clip it on here, onto that belly band. That's quite nice. Have to be a bit careful, because this is only single paper here. You know, I don't want to go tearing it, but yeah, definitely could do that. I'm not loving this now, because now I look like I've got something at the top and the bottom. So yeah, maybe I will backtrack, and even after saying, oh yeah, we just needed the butterfly to break it up, maybe that's just, yeah, not what it needs at all. Just because I think it's a bit odd, you know, from that point of view, that it's then top and bottom, which, you know, just feels a bit odd, doesn't it? So yeah, right, okay, let's put something into the envelope. So what are we going to put in here? Got some paper. Okay, so shall we make maybe like a little booklety piece. Just put that down there. Okay, oops. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could just literally have those pages, you know, stapled together and then just popped in, and then see if I've got any other pages that I want to put in here as well. Get some vellum, incorporate some vellum. Again, just dragging things in really from around the desk, trying to really not get too caught up on, you know, oh, I must have this or I must have that, and just trying to go with the flow and be like, oh, let's just grab stuff in, because I mean that's quite a freeing way to work, isn't it, when you're not kind of too worried about what it is you're bringing in. It sort of gives you like freedom in some ways. So right, just having a look to see if I've got any lilac papers laying around, because that would be really nice, or pink. What's this? No, just a little tiny slither there. So yeah, not that. Oh, how annoying is this? You know, because you can bet your life I have got some laying around within reaching distance. I just can't obviously see them right this second. So that's very annoying. Oh, that's annoying. Right, okay, well I've got these, which are more of those deli type papers, so we can just, you know, make some more pages, so with these instead. Okay. I mean, again, that's not straight at all at the bottom, but you know, it's fine. It's not really kind of the end of the world. So put that in like that. Okay. Let's just take these corners down. Okay. Right. What else have I got here? Got these. Oh. Got these lovely labels. Let me try one of these. Oh, I've forgotten about this beautiful envelope actually. Which I'm thinking, oh, perhaps we'll incorporate one of these envelopes somewhere. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So that's, again, that's that pink pavilion papers. But yeah, it looks very pretty, doesn't it? So I'm kind of thinking, you know, just something like that as our little booklet. You know, just really basic, and yeah, not kind of a, you know, lot of kind of thought or anything's gone into it, but just kind of get some things put down. I know, I mean, I keep saying it and then I start going off and of course then overthinking it and, you know, doing the exact opposite of what I've just been saying. But you know, you do want to get it right, don't you? Because if you don't get it right, you're not going to then feel happy using it. So let me just have a look behind me, because I've got some papers here. Just because I kind of think, well, actually, maybe some paper behind there would be good. The only thing is, this is a bit see-through, and so I can kind of see those butterflies through there, which probably isn't that great. Oh well, right. Let me cut this down slightly more. Okay, and let's cut this, or stick this on. And then this pink paper, this is just from my Country Cottages kit. But I think it's, you know, it's quite pretty, isn't it? It's looking quite a good sort of colour match. So yeah, let's just take that one down. And then here. that. And just a little bit here so it's not got that straight edge. One of those edges is probably going to have to stay straight because I haven't really got enough, you know, to get in to tear it. So, but that's fine, I don't mind that. So yeah, let's put that on like that, and I'll just glue this down. Okay. Like that. Okay, right, looking good. Looking good. Right, so we're going to then just put these in. Now, I will probably just staple these together. Haven't got my stapler with me at the desk at the moment, but yeah, I will just staple these together to make that little booklet, and then they can all just slot into that envelope. Now I'm just going to take them down very slightly on the edge, only so they slip in and out of the envelope really easily. They probably would anyway, but you know. So yeah, we can then just have those in there like that. Oh, how gorgeous is that? And then we just want to have a journal card in there, and then that's it really. That's, you know, quite a bit of journaling space in there, isn't there? Because we've got the envelope itself on the back. You know, we've got this part of the envelope with the faux front. We're going to have a journal card in there. We've got that little booklet on the inside. We've now got this one which folds out. We can put something into this pocket. So yeah, we've got a lot of journaling space on that page, you know, just sneakily kind of like, yeah, got a lot actually squashed in there, haven't we? Which, you know, was unexpected. I didn't know that we were going to be able to do that, but yeah, that went well. So we then have got this pocket, which we talked about putting this image on. Maybe prefer it here actually. So yeah, maybe like that. And actually, what did I do with that lilac ruffle? Okay, so again on here, so this is one of those, I think this is a Joey DeFee style pocket. So we've got a pocket here, we've got a pocket here, and then we've got this side pocket here as well. Mine's not quite glued down to the edge, so I'm just going to go in there and just pop a little dab of glue, just to make sure that's glued right down. And then all I'm going to do is just pop this one down here, just ink it up a bit, just where my shoddy cutting was. Okay, and glue that down. Okay, like that. Okay, looking good. And yeah, that one over there. And then, like I say, just maybe even just the lilac ruffle, you know, looks pretty, doesn't it? So you really don't need to kind of add a whole bunch of things necessarily, but just that looks, you know, looks good enough, I think. So let's just double check, because I have actually got some other ruffle here, so I could even have on top and bottom. That might be just like, wow, too much. Let me glue this down. And what I'll do, I'm going to glue this down on the top, the side where that pocket is, and then the bottom. So then what we've got is a side loading pocket here. So we've got a lot of pockets going on this one pocket. So like that. And then the ruffle here. Right, I'm just going to kind of hold this in place for a minute. I don't even know if that's the same fabric, to be honest. Don't think it is. In which case that's probably a bit weird, isn't it? But I don't mind it. I mean, strangely enough, you know, I thought that I would really be like, whoa, no way. Actually, don't mind it. Strange that I don't, but yeah, kind of don't mind it. I mean, it is you know, it is fussy, but it's not fussy and awful, is it? It's, you know, it's quite fussy and pretty. So yeah, let's put this one down the bottom. So like that. Just a little bit of extra glue there. And I know I've talked about this loads of times. I mean, I just like to put my ruffles, you know, curled. I don't really like them straight. And, you know, things like that. I mean, that's just all personal choice, isn't it? Personal preference. So, yeah, but I think they just look better when they're kind of curved, don't they? So, yeah, definitely prefer that. Curved. Okay. Okie dokie, and then this one. Now the only thing is, this is a pocket itself, so if we have this ruffle, that's going to make it very tricky to use that top pocket, unless we just glue that pocket up and don't worry. I mean, do we think it looks nice enough to warrant gluing the pocket closed? That's the thing. I mean, I do like it, to be honest. I think it is very pretty. Well, that's not the right butterfly, is it? No. No, no, that's definitely not. Got some of the bright butterflies in the bright colours. Not sure now. Okay, let me just have a look through that stuff from the Great Expectations kit. Oh no, not that. Oh, I've got just a pink label. And sometimes just things like this might be, you know, just enough, mightn't it? Let's just take that. Okay. Okie dokie. Oops. Sorry, just need to get rid of those bits. Right, let's see. Let me just quickly ink this up. Oh, that's quite pretty like that. You see, because again, straight away when I take it away, I think, oh, that looks really boring now. You know, so from that point of view, I think it does need the ruffle. But then we have got the other aspect of, you know, it's going to shut that pocket off. Does that matter? Well, I mean, it's not the end of the world, is it? So probably doesn't really matter. You know, we've still got this pocket and this one and this one. So yeah, it's definitely not the end of the world. And also this is not the same fabric, is it? It's not the same ruffle. So does that matter? Just having a look to see if I've got another one in this fabric, because I'm sure I have, but I'm just not sure they're here. Could be in my little jar. I can't be bothered to go over and have a rummage through, so it's all just my own fault because I'm being like really lazy. You know, and I should just stop being lazy and go to the jar. Okay, I don't know. Oh, decisions. Let me just have a look at this. Just got this pretty pink flower. These are just those flowers that I love using. Okay, oops. And obviously it needs to have some other layers stuck on it to stop the petals curling, but yeah. and find some other layers to put onto there, because then it will, you know, actually take shape as a flower instead of just curling up every time I touch it. Oh, look what I've just found that other bit of ruffle. I knew I had some more in that fabric. I've actually, I think, still got some more still, you know, in my jar. But yeah, at least we've got that now to get us started. So I'm just going to glue these flowers together. Okay, these have obviously been screwed up around the desk, which is not great. Okay. Right, I did not make a very good job of gluing that because those petals were obviously creasing up, but you know, it's fine. And obviously we can put another layer on and then, you know, that will improve it vastly anyway. Yeah, let's just see. So we could have obviously flower in here. Oh, that's quite pretty, isn't it? And then if I just pull in the matching ruffle, probably look a bit better. Or maybe that's too samey. Maybe the non-matching one looked better. Yeah, that's pretty, isn't it? So, right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this pocket closed. So, yeah, a bit of a shame really, but, you know, needs must. We've got to have the ruffle up there, so that pocket's got to go. Okay, I have got some hot glue on there, but again, it doesn't matter. Oh, now I've torn the page. Again, doesn't matter because we're going to have the ruffle up there, so. Right. So I'm just going to then run some glue. Now, I don't want it to look like it's kind of symmetrical with the one on the bottom. So hopefully it's not kind of quite in line with it. Oops, just turn that one over. Okay, and just trim this up at the side. Like that. Okay, and then just a touch of glue there, and then just a little bit more there. Okay, so I don't know as I've ever done a double ruffle before like that, to be honest, you know, because I would ordinarily think, oh, that's a bit much, but it actually looks quite pretty, doesn't it? I mean, yeah, I think it would depend on the page, to be honest. I don't know as it's going to be something I'm going to go around doing all the time, but I quite like it on this page. I think it does look pretty there. So the flower, just want one final layer really in there. So let me just see if I've got some other petals. No, not in here. Oh, would you believe it? I thought, oh, I'm pretty sure I've got some in here, and no, I haven't. Got a postage stamp, which I just pulled that in because I thought, oh, perhaps that's going to be a good colour. It's not, but just got that little tab. Should we have that on the side? Oh, I don't know. I'm just really, you know, I spotted that and I just thought, oh, let's try that and see. I don't know why I would have even thought of that, but yeah. Right, let me just pull in my flowers. Just for one more layer on that flower. Oh, look what I've got here. Purple. Or do we think that's really sickly? Maybe that is a bit sickly, to be honest, yeah. Thought it was going to look amazing, but it kind of just had that look of, oh, too much. I think that's better, isn't it? It's toning it down Otherwise it just had that really, yeah, oh my goodness, just how much lilac and pink can you possibly put together, you know, just that sort of, yeah, sickly kind of effect. Okay, so yep, glue that flower on, and then what did I do with that little gem centery type piece? What have I done with that? Oh. It was there literally until just 2 seconds ago, and now of course I can't see it. Right. Oh, I don't know. It was there anyway. Probably appear again in a minute after I switch the video off. So yeah, we'll just put that flower down, and then, you know, I'll rummage around and find the center in a minute. So just put that one down like that. Okay, looking good. Oh, I'm gonna have to find the center, because I just don't think that looks very nice otherwise, and you know, I don't want you all to be, you know, finish the video off with you all thinking, oh gosh, she made that page look horrible. So yeah, this is not the center that I meant, but no, it doesn't look right, does it? I mean, how can you lose something in the space of like 2 seconds to this extent? It's just bizarre, isn't it? You know, how it could have disappeared so much, but indeed it has. That's just crazy, isn't it? Right, I've got some more here, so hold on. Oh, so now won't come off the hook. Oh, come on, this is just crazy, crazy, crazy. Right, okay. Let's get these flower trims. Perhaps I should just leave them out now. Yep. Just leave them out, I think. So, yeah. There's one. Oh, no. There are twos. Oh, I thought perhaps I'd already cut one as a single one, but no. Right, that's fine. Oh, how gorgeous is that? So, yeah, just hold that page open. There we go. How yummy does that look? Oh, such a pretty page. I mean, it is very, very full-on girly, isn't it? Very, oh, you know, lots of lilac and pink going on there. You know, probably a lot of people think, oh, way too much, but I like it. I think it looks pretty. So, yeah, I hope that you guys like it. Maybe you are into, you know, sickly overdose of pink and lilac like I am. But, yeah, thank you so much. I hope you like it. I hope you like this page. And, yeah, hope that you feel inspired, and thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks then. Bye.